morning from Lazy D Farms. Today is February the 2nd, 2017, and this is your courtesy warning. We will be butchering a rooster today. So, courtesy of Mrs. Olson. Thank you for the roosters, allowing me to be able to do this demonstration. So if you get squeamish by blood and guts, you should probably not watch the rest of the video. Having said that, that's your courtesy. This is the killing cone that I have put up. Post, gather the blood down below in the bucket, and I'll go through the different steps. Right now I'm just doing the kind of cursory, and then we got the butcher table here. It's been sanitized. Got a knife that's sanitized, and for the roosters, since they're not full hens and they're a little older, all I'm going to do today is get out the breast meat. Their thighs aren't too big, and there's really no reason to defeather or deskin the whole bird just for the breast. So I'll show you a quick way to do that. Okay, having said that, let's get a rooster and let's get going here. Now, if you hold him by the neck and the feet, kind of stretch. You don't want to pull too hard, but just stretch enough. It calms them down a lot and enables you to put them in. Now, hanging this up this way, you want to put the feet towards the post and the tail away. The head will come out here. Just grab it with 2 feet, 2 fingers, like this. You want to make sure the feet don't get tucked underneath the body, so you want to kind of hold them up a bit. And then, so the rooster, it's kind of like a human. They got the 2 arteries on each side of the neck, so you want to at least hit one, obviously. If you can hit both, you're doing great, and it's going to eliminate the pain, and it's going to make the rooster die faster. So, hit artery, and you'll know when you hit it. There's blood coming there. Blood coming there. That's a good trickle of blood. So you'll know, just keep cutting, they're fine. Let's see if I can get the other one. There's some old timers I know that they can just take the point of the knife and poke at each artery, which is impressive. I am not that far along in slaughtering chickens that I can do that just yet. So. And we just hold them like that for a bit. And once the main death is done, you can pretty much just let them stay like that for a bit and let them kind of drain out until you know that they're definitely done. Another funny, I know, but you look for the butthole, and if it's still flexing, they're still alive. If it stops flexing, you got a dead chicken. So normally, if it was a chicken, like our Cornish cross that we'll be slaughtering at the end of this month, after this, it would go into a cold bath of ice water, and then into a warm bath, hot water, and you don't want that boiling. You just want to put them in just a little bit to loosen up the feathers. Cold again, and then you put them into the plucker, if you have a plucker. If not, you get to pluck it by hand, or get one of those pluckers by drill, which is the one we've got for right now. And then you pluck the feathers, clean them off, clean off the little down and stuff, whatever's left over, and then it goes to the slaughter table to get the neck, feet cut off, open up the guts, open up the hole to pull the guts out, and you're going to pull everything out and try not to rupture anything, especially stomach's okay, but especially the internal organs, such as the liver, kidneys, gallbladder. If you split the gallbladder open, you might as well throw that bird away. That meat's gone. And yeah, so you want to get it out, and then if you want to keep the if you want to keep the kidneys and liver, you can cut the gallbladder off just a little bit, but it's tricky. Sometimes you don't want to risk it. Okay. See? And another thing you want to be cautious of is sometimes when they're dying, they'll squirt out something. So you want to stay away from the cone a bit. Okay. So now we've got a dead bird, and I'll go from there. Okay, now we got our dead bird. And like I said, since it's just a rooster, it's an older bird, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the breast meat. No point in trying to get the feather, the wings and the thighs, they're not worth it. So with this, since I don't have to worry about deboning or anything like that, I'm just going to go over here and I'll pluck off, get some skin going. So I'm not worried about the skin either. I'm just getting the breast meat. So, cut open the skin. Sometimes a little bit more difficult than should be. Okay. Now we got the skin open. Okay, so now we just do like we're skinning an animal. For those of you that don't know, you want to grab the loose skin that you've already cut, and there's those membranes that you want to just kind of gently cut and move along. Nothing too fancy, nothing too difficult. Just don't want to slice up the meat just yet. So you're worried about getting this stuff off. And some people say there's a nasty smell. I lost most of my smell in the military, so I don't know. But if there is, you know, just think of how much money you're saving by doing your own birds. You don't have to, you can deal with a little smell for saving quite a bit of money. Okay, and all I'm worried about, I'm not skinning the whole bird. All I'm worried about is just opening up that breast meat so I can get to it and cut it out. Okay, here's the breast meat. We're gonna wash it off a bit as well. Bags for the meat. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I usually start up here. Anytime like when I used to get chicken from the store, I'd start up at the neck as well. You just wanna, there's that bone in between each of the breasts. You just work your way along one side, try to get as close to that bone as you can. And you'll notice when you're cutting, it's almost as if there's two breasts. There's the big one and then a smaller one. You want both of those. And it's okay if you get them cut apart or something. Sometimes it's easier. So you just want to get the majority of the meat, and don't worry if you leave some behind. Try to get as much as you can, but you're not too concerned. This is basically one if you're just getting the breast off of a rooster, or if you're out in the wild and you somehow caught a bird, snared a bird or something. It's not worth defeathering out in the wild. You just want to get it off the ribs. And cut it before you get to the back. Almost got one side out here. Cut it up at the wing. And there's one breast, and then you get the inside guy as well. And that one's going to be a lot easier because he's got that bone there to cut off of, to use as kind of a There you go. There's the one side. Now we're gonna catch the other side here. Make sure you don't stab yourself. You don't have to worry about it too much with the rooster because they don't have inlaid blood vessels. But when you're butchering other animals and they've got blood everywhere, it's hard to tell if you stabbed yourself. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. I know that sounds funny, but it is not fun to stab yourself, especially when you're around all this meat and get infected. So you don't want to mess with that. Okay, this one's coming out quite a bit easier. If you want, growing up we used to always get the wishbone and dry it out on the countertop for a bit and then see who would get their wish come true out of two people who grabbed the wishbone, pulled it apart. That one's very easy to get out if you wanted to. I don't know why, but if you wanted to. There's the second one. So the wishbone is right up here. It's what splits up and gets that bone alongside your breast. So if you want to grab that one, you're more than welcome to. But that's all I'm going to take out of this bird because that's all he's worth, is these two breasts. And I've got a couple more roosters that I'll do, and that'll be one breast per meal, so 2 meals right there. And then you've got I've got 4 roosters, so that's 4 meals that I just got for free for meat wise. I don't know how much they'd be at the store. I don't go to the store much for chicken anymore. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that demonstration. And from now all I'll do is I'll just wash these off real good, make sure they don't have any feathers or anything on them. Put them inside the Ziploc freezer bags, throw them in the freezer till I'm ready to cook them up. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. There's going to be a lot more videos coming out like this, along with the farm updates. And check out our website as well. I'll have a link for it down below. And we also got a Facebook group page going if you want to check out that. That is where I'll be selling birds, hogs, anytime we've got eggs as well, and vegetables coming this spring. So stay tuned, and we'll